I'm at your Cengage Center and your account, and under my library, I've added some text. You can go up here and search any of our texts to have them added. So once your text is added, just click on the title, and that'll take you to one version of the ebook. Okay, you can go into each part of the ebook. One thing that I tell people often helps is to take a quick look at the preface. This gives a good idea of what the author wants to accomplish. So it just talks about how he went about writing the book. Here are the three main objectives for that book, what's new and updated in this edition, how it's organized, so you can see how this would fit into your course. So the preface can help quite a bit. Also, here's where you find things like your test banks, PowerPoints, etc. Going over, and there is a homework option. Here's your marketing book, and we have two different marketing books. You can sure view either of those. I think this is one that's been used most at UND. Then I've created some practice courses. We have online homework. So here's the one for your 450 class, and here's your marketing. The marketing one is probably a little more complete to give you a quick overview, and you can go in and play with all of this on your own. So here's your learning path, which is essentially the table of contents. All of this can go on the Blackboard. Items that you're going to see can be for grade, or they can be for practice, or you can hide them. Just to give you an example on different things, we'll open up a chapter. They're all set up the same. So there's a why is this important to me type chapter. All right. And if you notice, many of our questions over here are going to have this thing called a student assistant. And this is just like an AI tutor. So they could click on this student assistant and they're going to say, okay, what kind of questions do you have? And they go through some things first, but they might just say, what do you mean by competitive? It'll never tell them the answer, but it will help them out, guiding them through things. So you can play with the chat there to see the different kinds of things that it will do. Here's the ebook, and then we have some activities. There's all these learn its where they break down each objective. And they'll have some information over here. Sometimes it's a video, and then they answer some questions. All right. And then after they learn it, they say, let's apply this a little bit. So here are some assignments that are going to help you apply it in a different sense. All right. So that gives you an idea of how everything is set up. Now, we also have a thing called Bongo over here. And we can go over this in more detail, but essentially what Bongo lets you do, it has these projects or questions where they're going to have a situation, answer a question, and then they're going to have to record their answer. And once they record it, this AI software will grade it based on the objectives. And let me see here if I can actually click on one of these to show it to you. I don't know why I can't find it right here. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so that's how that would work. And it's really a very nice way of making students think on the run a little bit. And they can't cheat very easily. So let me know if you have any thoughts or questions about this or anything else. Have yourself a great day.